So you want to be a blogger? I'll show you how. Alright guys, what's up? This is the first time I've been doing a video like this in a really long time. And if you notice that I'm looking down during the video, is because I have a little bit of show notes here on my iPad. So what I'm going to talk about today is how to blog. I know it's a really easy topic, but how do you start out? Many people give up, and I'm going to show you how to maintain that. I've been blogging for about a year now, and it's been really cool. And I want to share this experience with you guys. So our first step is, what are you going to blog about? There's so many things you could do, and I hate to break it to you, but no one really cares about you. They don't want to hear what you did for the weekend, how your week was. That's what Twitter's for, that's what Facebook's for. I hate to break it, but no one wants to hear about that. So, what do they want to hear about? They want to hear about tech, they want to hear reviews, they want to hear news, they want to hear rumors, they want to see what you have to say about some tech. That's the only time, or one of the few times, people actually care what you think, because it's about something they want to know about. Next is science. It could be anything science. It could be astronomy. It could just be basic, like, experiments, stuff you've done on the weekend, like household hacker stuff, Scientific Tuesday. You can do a bunch of that stuff. You have world's news. You can try to compete with, like, ABC or something, but I wouldn't try to go that way. You have art that you could do. You could have a photo blog. You could be drawing what you do on your computer, Photoshop art. Soldier Knows Best just got something done with him and his fiancee Chris Starr. Graphic design. This is kind of relates to technology. This could be coding. It could be stuff in Photoshop and building a blog, which is kind of what I'm telling you guys how to do right now. Our next is fashion. This is for girls. I hope not guys. It could be for guys if you really want to go that route. But fashion blogs. Yeah, I don't know anything about fashion. So next is music. You could be an artist. You can have all your new tracks, your new songs. This is a great way to get noticed. And there's plenty of things you can do to gain views. Next, we need a blogging platform. The best blogging platform, in my opinion, is WordPress. Now, you could go with Blogger, you can go with Postress. I think that's the new type of blogging. Or you can hit iWeb. There is a way to blog in iWeb, but it involves you uploading an HTML file every time you upload a new post and just updating your whole blog, and it's very annoying. You need an FTP client for that. There's no website, you just type it on up there. Alright, so WordPress is the best platform for blogging. Now, where are we going to blog? We have WordPress, but where are we going to put it? The best way to start out, WordPress.com. It is hosted on their blog, and you get to choose a name. It could be, let's say, billymcgovern.wordpress.com. Now, that's something I'm going to get into later, is domain names. It'll be at the end of this episode. Hosting on WordPress.com is one of the best things you can do. You can also pay, so you'll have more customization, or you'll have your own domain name. The best thing about this is because they care when your blog is down, because all they do on that website is host blogs. Let's say you're on a very crappy website hosting, iPage. They don't care when you're down. If it gets fixed, it gets fixed. So, the best free hosting that I used for the good beginning of my blogging was X10 Hosting. Now, the only problem about this blog host is once you start getting a lot of traffic, boom, your blog goes down because you're causing way too much traffic to your blog. And remember, you're sharing with other people. You're not paying for this. So if you get too much, you're hogging from other people, they're going to shut you down and they're not going to care. So that's what happened to me. I had just posted a new post about the iPad supposedly having service with Verizon. Now, that didn't happen, but I had about 1,500 hits instantly. It was crazy. My blog shut down, and I was just able to get all my info back so I could switch to a paid hosting. Now, that starts another topic. Make sure you get a good paid hosting company. Again, iPage sucks. Don't go with them. If you're using WordPress and self-hosted, so you're going to WordPress.org, and WordPress.org is when you download a bunch of files and install them via FTP. Now, to do that, you're just going to want to click right here. I have a video how to install WordPress on X10 hosting. How convenient. There are two things people care about when they read blogs: quality and speed. That's where your host comes into play. If you're using WordPress, you are going to want Bluehost. That is what WordPress.org recommends for their WordPress blog. Domain names. That is BillyMcGovern.com. That belongs to me. There's no .wordpress.com, .x10hosting.com. It's mine. And how do you do that? You can either go through GoDaddy.com, which is the most recommended way, or when you sign up for your hosting, such as Bluehost, you might be able to get a free year of domain service, or you might even get a free domain for life with some services. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of So You Want a Blog. Next week, we will be talking about themes, customization, posts, and more. I'll see you then.